For 115 years, DEMCO has proudly and consistently pursued one unwavering focus: support to our nation's libraries. But as the role of the library has evolved, so have our solutions. And today we'd like to highlight two of them: Makerspace and DEMCO software.
80% of the jobs over the next decade require expertise in math and science. Libraries are helping students prepare for these careers by introducing makerspaces. Makerspaces are a mashup of the old home ec room, the industrial arts room, the art room, and the science lab. In these spaces, students learn to create, and it's the process of the learning, not the outcome, that is really focused on. In a makerspace, you might find a sewing machine, you might find robotics, you certainly would find Legos, and you would probably find something called Little Bits, which are a way to learn circuitry and electronics.
We continue to hear how these libraries are evolving. They're going from just spaces to these active learning centers. So for DEMCO, it fits in perfectly to our value proposition. What we are talking to our customers about is one point of contact that you can come to for STEM, furniture, for storage. So we have these multiple solutions and portfolio that we can offer, knowing that there's this huge need in maker movement out there that we can support. They're just not sure where to go for it. And we're trying to position DEMCO as the center of that universe for them to reach out to.
Two recent examples of how we've been able to help libraries are at Sun Prairie High School, where we've helped Michelle Schaub with the tools and materials she needs to start her makerspace, and in Massapequa, New York, where we've helped 6 schools launch their makerspace through the installation of furniture and equipment.
We are so excited that we added makerspaces to all of our buildings. These spaces have totally renovated not only the space itself, but the learning that happens inside. Staff members, students, they are so excited to enter our libraries. They don't want to leave. They come early. They make up for it by staying late. They are so engaged from the minute they walk in to the minute they leave.
The Makerspace has already and will definitely continue to allow teachers to provide a lot of extension opportunities for those students who are moving really quickly, but also give the instruction in a whole different format through some of those hands-on activities for students who are really struggling with the concepts as they exist on paper.
These makerspaces are so much more than just the stuff in the space. While the stuff is really exciting for kids to jump into, both teachers and librarians are thinking through, how do we make this a program? What is the curriculum based on for this, so we can get both community buy-in and also teacher buy-in. So it's giving us a lot of thought around the content and curriculum that we package with these products as well. That seems to be a key piece going forward.
The Makerspace has been essential to the curriculum in helping students find a voice and be able to express themselves in a way that shows that they really have learned something and to be proud of what they've learned.
We have students at the elementary level creating 3D designs, printing on 3D printers. We have students who are just making constructions out of cardboard. There are Legos, Bloxels, Ozobots, tables that you can write on the tops. And I thank DEMCO Interiors for recommending that product. We love the tables, we love the furniture, we love the stools. Everything that DEMCO recommended, we really are enjoying.
You know, kids using nicer cameras and doing recordings and being able to build beats and put together music and really find their passion has been our huge selling point. The other flip side of that is a lot of what the Makerspace really embodies is not using technology at all. A lot of students maybe don't have a parent who knows how to sew or knit or do some small woodworking kinds of things at home, and just those hands-on tools really spark students' creativity in a way that really a lot of other things don't.
Now that we're 9 months into this project, I can't tell you, the kids are so excited. The noise that's disrupting other people is really awesome, and I love it. And kids just want to be making, they want to be tinkering, they want to be writing on these tables and constructing their visions. And I think it all starts with furniture. I think comfortable seating, comfortable furniture leads to a comfortable way of approaching teaching and a comfortable way of approaching learning.
The library is a natural place to learn and ask questions, and that just expands everything that I really want a strong library to promote and inspire. I think my most proud accomplishment so far with the Makerspace is really allowing students who don't see themselves as strong learners find a home in the library, and so kind of making them aware that they are learners and they are doing great things.
Demco software has always been about providing solutions that bring the community to the library. Of all our solutions, the two we'd like to feature today are our brain fitness software and our room booking software. Our brain health software is having a major impact on the lives of the library patrons. This solution meets the need of the libraries to better connect with their adult patrons and help them focus on their health as they age.
I was completely amazed when I saw that Demco software was offering BrainHQ to libraries. The impact has been tremendous.
I developed a series of classes called Exercise Your Brain, which is a whole series about cognitive improvement and bringing awareness to brain health. BrainHQ is one of the programs. During the BrainHQ program, I introduce the community to the product and teach them how to use various modules and games at home. This is the one program that has generated the most calls and created the most conversation about brain health. It has had tremendous impact on individuals. For example, Linda is someone who has attended several of my programs, including BrainHQ. She has a medical condition which is causing her to lose her hearing, but with BrainHQ, she has found a great tool to help her be proactive and remain socially and cognitively engaged despite her hearing loss. Stories such as Linda's illustrates the value of providing products like BrainHQ.
And the beauty of the neuroscience-based programs is that it can be done wherever someone has connectivity. So it could be home, it could be school, it could be sitting under a tree as long as you have connectivity. For the brain-based learning, we have just had an incredible experience. For instance, the first summer we did the program, a student with special needs did the brain-based learning for 4 months. And when he went back to high school in the fall, he returned with an 8-month reading level gain. More recently, in one of our more remote communities, we've had an older woman who has been diagnosed with the early stages of dementia. She walks 1 mile to the library in order to do her BrainHQ exercises, cross-generational. That's where the richness of these programs absolutely resides. Our youngest participant in the brain exercises has been 4 years of age, and so far our most mature has been 74.
Along with brain health, our solutions also include easier ways to make a library and patrons' life easier by connecting them via room booking software.
We made the switch to Spaces primarily because we wanted a way for patrons to reserve rooms themselves. Before, when a patron booked a meeting room, we had to create a room confirmation for them by hand. We had to type it out in an email and send it to that patron. Spaces has saved us so much time because it takes away that entire process. Spaces' online component was a really positive change for our district. In the first week of Spaces, we had over 520 requests go through our Spaces reservation system. Patrons told me how much they liked the Spaces interface, and they told me especially how much they liked not having to play phone tag with me and other library staff members in order to book their meeting rooms. Spaces has been hugely successful for us. It's made our patrons happier. They like being able to see everything that's available to them in one place. And it's also increased visibility for our meeting rooms to patrons who may not have known we had this service, because now we have Spaces very visible on our website. The platform is intuitive, it's easy to use for both staff and the patron side, and it has saved us so much time, and it's been such a great thing for our patrons. It's made them really happy to be able to have this service.
Our forward vision is to continue to expand our platform to provide even broader capabilities to connect public libraries with their communities and their patrons.
Welcome to Gaylord Archival. I'm Keith George, president of Gaylord, and over the next few minutes I'd like to share our story that started in Syracuse, New York over 120 years ago. As you might imagine, the business has changed quite a lot over the years. Gaylord began as a family-owned startup focused on mending torn currency for banks, evolved into becoming a leading library supplier, and more recently reinvented itself as a specialized niche provider of archival solutions. Today, our mission is to promote the preservation of the past, allowing history to endure for future generations. More than 30,000 institutions across the United States hold over 4.8 billion artifacts that embody the richness and diversity of our heritage. Many of these irreplaceable objects are exposed to environmental risk hazards and require immediate attention to ensure long-term survival. That's where Gaylord comes in. We engineer and handcraft a wide range of preservation supplies that meet or exceed Library of Congress quality standards. As a manufacturer, we're able to offer customized solutions and address new product needs quickly. We offer the most extensive line of proprietary exhibit products to showcase and display valuable collections. Innovation has been a hallmark of the Gaylord brand throughout our history, and we continue to pursue unique solutions that support the important work our customers perform.
So I work with suppliers all over the United States and actually all over the world to provide the best materials, the best technology to help them preserve and display their collections. At the end of the day, what is the most important takeaway about our customers? They are charged with a mission of being stewards for collections that have to last far beyond our lifetime. And we are poised here today to provide all of the special enclosures, all the way through display, to help them complete that mission.
We have a central office that services all the museums, all 17 of the Smithsonian, and we provide exhibit design and production services for all the museums. And it's always different. I mean, we do exhibits. You would think, well, it's another exhibit, but the content is different, the environment is different, the story is different. Being able to hold the boot that Neil Armstrong wore on his first step on the moon, to be that intimate with the collection is, you know, it's wonderful. It's been a joy to be associated with Gaylord as one of our partners in the museum field. The Smithsonian uses the Frank system, which is a unique, one-of-a-kind system that allows for acrylic enclosures to be constructed, disassembled, moved to site, and reassembled with fairly easily. The concern often is prior to the Frank system being available, you have a large enclosure that has to be lifted over an object or artifact, and that is extremely dangerous. And as you would expect, most of the things we have, from the hat that Lincoln wore on the night of his assassination to the original light bulb of Edison, we try to keep them safe. So the system allows us to assemble the enclosure around the object without, danger of that.
One of the things the Everson Museum is most known for is its ceramics collection, and the reason for that is that the museum started collecting ceramics in 1916. And my role as a registrar, my concerns sort of begin at as we prepare objects for an installation, and what Frank Cases have provided us with is it not only did it modernize our display to offer that better experience for our viewers, it also provided us security for the objects, that they could be viewed in a whole new way, in a 360 way, but also be safe and secure. I never feel like I'm just ordering a product from Gaylord. I feel like I'm calling and I'm asking questions. Every museum is at a shortage of staff and resources, and to have to reinvent that wheel every time is just not possible. And to have a company like Gaylord that's willing to have their staff just take an extra couple of minutes to share experiences that they've had with other clients or experiences that they've had themselves in using a product in a certain way is a priceless thing to have.
Through the eyes of our customers, I hope you've gained a greater appreciation for the important work they perform and the role Gaylord plays in supporting them. Of course, none of this would be possible without our dedicated and passionate co-workers and the support we receive from our owners. For that, I'm very thankful, and I look forward to our future success as we continue to write our own history at Gaylord.
In May 2017, the £37 million Storyhouse Theatre and Library project opened in the historic Roman town of Chester in the north of England. I'm pleased to show you this project as an example of how our brands work together to create an exciting venue for the people of Chester. This is no ordinary space and truly reflects the ability of our business to deliver project-wide installations. Our stamp is on kitchens, bars, lounges and dressing rooms, and of course the library space which snakes through 3 floors of the building. Particularly proud that we designed, manufactured and installed the stunning Art Deco style cladding on the walls, bars and lift shafts, and which warmly wraps all our cantilever shelving. One example of our teams working together with our clients to create spaces where people can learn and explore. At its heart is its community.
Welcome to Technology Supply. The team here are passionate about design and technology, and the role it plays in improving students' life chances. Design and technology in schools has changed immeasurably, and so have we. We carry over 6,000 high-quality, great value, innovative products, covering CAD/CAM, 3D printing, electronics, engineering, materials, machine tools, resource packs, arts and crafts, graphics, textiles, and food technology. Working closely with industry partners to ensure the products we supply are safe, practical and suitable for teaching design technology and meet the needs of the curriculum. We partner with iconic brands to develop unique propositions that can be jointly taken to market. From simple woodworking and craft to advanced complex engineering concepts and computer-aided design. Helping prepare students for one of the fastest growing sectors in the jobs market by providing STEM resources and specially designed spaces. Technology Supplies supports schools in delivering lessons using cutting-edge technologies supported by our expert technical teams. We work with global partners to help develop and deliver some of the most exciting STEM projects in the world, like the world's first 1,000 mile/hour rocket car, Bloodhound SSC. Or F1 in schools, enabling students to design, build and race cars, competing around the world for a world championship. Students learn teamwork, marketing and fundraising alongside the practical skills. Teaching coding and creativity, finding new uses for this nascent technology. We support this as an industry leader in planning and delivering state-of-the-art design, technology and engineering facilities in the UK and across the globe. A proven track record delivering hundreds of projects on time, on budget and hassle-free. Our installations are fully compliant with all current legislation and guidance and are tailored and flexible to fully meet our customer needs. All of this enables us to support teachers, helping to provide exciting, innovative and engaging lessons, ensuring that we can develop the engineers of the future. We are Technology Supplies. Welcome to Timstar, a leading global supplier of high-quality science equipment and resources for the effective teaching of biology, chemistry and physics. (8,000 products carefully curated, spanning appliances, labware, chemicals, furniture, microscopes and data logging. All supported with valuable and relevant content, including white papers, videos and digital teaching resources. We support teachers with expert advice and guidance from our technical support team. Working in partnership with 100 high-quality specialist manufacturers, distributors and partners from 3 different continents, many with exclusive product ranges and offers for Timstar. With a reputation for service, we deliver 35,000 orders every year to over 6,000 delivery points, promptly and efficiently. The majority of these within 3 days, enabling teachers to plan with confidence, knowing that Timstar will deliver. A team of ex-teachers and technicians offering expert advice, customer support, demonstrations, training and CPD workshops. We provide specialist equipment and technical advice to over 50 different countries across 4 continents. Continuous improvement by delivering over 500 workshops per year on physics, chemistry and biology. All of this ensures that TimStar is seen as a trusted partner by teachers and technicians across the world. TimStar is committed to instilling the thrill of science, and to achieve this aim we work closely with industry partners. A corporate partner of the Association of Science Education, we host many joint events to promote the teaching of science. We are the current chair of the Science Special Interest Group at the British Education Suppliers Association and an associate member of CLEOPS, the School Science Advisory Service providing support to science and technology in the UK and worldwide, including establishments for pupils with special educational needs. It is this formula that enables us to help 2.5 million students worldwide improve attainment in science by providing quality equipment to 5,000 education establishments, including over 1,250 UK academies. Helping teachers to deliver over 20,000 courses, we truly enable education providers to inspire tomorrow's scientists by supplying core and innovative products on time, every time.
Hi, my name is Lilia. I love Hatch, and I love that my mom works here. So I thought it would be fun to go on an adventure and find out if other people love Hatch as much as me. I know exactly what I'll do. I'll ask everyone one question. What is Hatch to you?
What does Hatch mean to me? That's a deep question. It means a lot because there's been a lot of cool things that have happened in my personal life at Hatch. But what I really think about is just the difference that I'm able to make on a day-to-day basis. And so when I speak to a customer and they are like, "Oh, it's the Hatch guy," like that means something to them. And what it means to me might be totally different, but it's cool that there's a name recognition when you're reaching out and you're speaking to our customer, that they know who we are, and they know like why we're doing what we do because they see the value in it. Great example is there's a few customers that I can think of that specifically use our products to individualize instruction to help teach English just based on where they are in the demographics. And so like when they call, they associate us with their children growing up in a culture and in a country where they're now learning the home language where their parents are not from here. So it's really cool to kind of see that.
Henry and Patty are my favorite. They help me learn my letters. Patty has a funny accent.
Our class has been using the Hatch tablets since October, and we have really enjoyed using the tablets in the classroom. The children use them completely independently. They use them throughout the school day. We use them during small group. We use them during choice time. We use them during nap time. We have definitely seen an improvement in patterning, letter recognition, numeral recognition. Children are counting more often on their own. It has also helped my assistant and I cut back on having so many gold observations. So overall, we have really enjoyed using the product in our classroom and would definitely recommend it for preschool classrooms.
I love Hatch because the space game was my friend.
When I first came to Hatch, I didn't know I was going to love it so much. I actually started as a temp, and I just moved back from New York. It's been about 20 years there, and it actually was one of the places that felt most like that. It had like a cutting edge, upbeat, downtown kind of vibe, and everyone was really friendly and outgoing. And then I found out about the mission. And both of my parents are educators. And it was never in me to be an educator, but it is nice to know that I can actually help touch the next generation through what I'm doing, even if I'm not face to face with them.
Wow, that was a fun adventure, and I learned that people do love Hatch as much as me. My new friends also told me that they do it for one reason: to get kids like me.
100%.
100%.
100%.
100%.
100%.
100%.
100%.
100% kindergarten ready. Hi, I'm Ginny, the president of Hatch. I'd love to share with you all the amazing things Hatch is doing in communities across the country. Why does Hatch really exist? Well, we're a mission-driven early childhood education company striving to help close the achievement gap. Our mission is to create thoughtful, innovative, early learning technology solutions fueled by research so that every child is prepared for success in school. For over 25 years, we've been the leader in delivering technology innovations to early childhood classrooms nationwide. At our core, we're an innovations company that provides products which teachers and programs never knew they always wanted. The innovations Hatch creates capture the power of play. What that means is young children, most of who are pre-readers, play with our technology solutions, and as they play, we automatically monitor their progress and provide their progress information to teachers to assist them in making strong instructional decisions. Personally, I've been working at Hatch for almost 25 years. A lot of people ask me why I've stayed. My answer is easy. I love the dedication and give a darn attitude our workforce has, and together, I believe we can change the world. When we achieve our vision, ignite lifelong learning to bring positive change to our society, children are ready for kindergarten, they have a successful start in school, have fewer behavior problems, and more rewarding interpersonal relationships. All this means is that a child will have a more successful learning experience, a precursor for lifelong success.